you've got your priorities lined up just right. Um, Spending $200 on a fire pit. Why? Not to have a fire pit in your backyard, but to have that place where your family can gather around, putting the emphasis on what's most important in life, which is the relationships and the way we take care of our families and our kids. And coming back to the why we're here. The why we're here is not to discuss financial strategies so we can have the Corvette in the driveway or the summer home in Aspen, but to have what's important to us, which is, the metaphorical fire pit in the backyard where we're all together, where we're all doing our jobs as dads, taking care of our families, and creating those experiences, even in the context of this crazy pandemic that we're in right now, to keep the focus on what matters, which is our families, our wives, our kids, the experiences that we have together, and what our kids are going to look back on. Um, you know, we all get those moments where our kids look up at us and say, "Dad, remember that thing?" And you're like, my first reaction is, "Why is that so important?" And then I think about it 10 minutes later. I'm like, "Wow, that was so important to them. I did that thing. We had that moment that is going to define their memory of what their childhood was like." Paul, I guarantee you, when your kids are, in their 20s and their 30s, they're going to remember that fire pit. And it's going to be something special for them, that defines this moment in life. And it's not going to be masks, and it's not going to be the news, and it's not going to be what you and I are thinking of, which is like, figuring out our budget, figuring out how we're going to walk through this whole thing. They're going to remember the fire pit. They're going to remember the s'mores. They're going to remember what you gave them. And that's going to define who they are. And that's why we're here.